And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you for finding some time this evening to join my live Q&A. Please introduce yourselves in the comments. Let me know what you do and which city or country you're joining us today. And if you're in Melbourne, how good it's to be back to normal finally. So tonight I don't have any guests and I'm going to interview myself. And I'm going to talk how to go live on LinkedIn. So we all know that videos become increasingly common during the pandemic, but are they still effective? Do you feel like it's too hard and too time consuming to produce video content and like particularly go live? Do you feel like it's just not worth the effort? Does it seems like, the result is not worth it? And why would you go live on LinkedIn anyway? So I believe a lot of us finding challenging to create consistent content, especially if it's video content. So again, make sure you introduce yourselves in the comments, because if you're not saying hi with me in the comments, I actually don't know who's here. So make sure just to give me some thumbs ups and say hi. So, as I said, tonight I'm going to share with you how to go live on LinkedIn and get results without actually spending hours and hours creating content and thousands of dollars to, video production. So tonight I'm going to cover how to start with LinkedIn Live, best practices for making the most of LinkedIn Live, and content ideas for creating engaging LinkedIn Live videos. So please note, this session is not about your technical skills. Yeah, I'm not going to dig into the cameras or softwares or anything like this. So this is more about the strategy and some ideas you can implement and how you can actually get results from LinkedIn Live. So because we know that staying connected online with your professional community is more important than ever, especially, now during COVID. So these days, if your business is not online, it pretty much doesn't exist. And also, it can be quite challenging to improve customer experience online as well. So anyway, it's a quite important topic, how to connect with your online community almost face-to-face through the live streams. So make sure if you know anyone who needs this information, please tag them in the comments or share this video with them. So before I dig into the content, I just want to quickly remind you that we are going live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And to watch the replays, you need to follow Live with Yana on LinkedIn, or just subscribe to my YouTube channel and switch on notifications so you can get reminders about my upcoming webinars. So I'm going to answer all your questions from all the platforms. So make sure, ask as many as you want. Please stay on the topic. We're talking about LinkedIn Live, so particularly going live on LinkedIn. And so make sure to ask as many questions as you want, and I'll try to answer all of them tonight. And if you're new to my show, just briefly about me, I'm Yana Martens, and my expertise is based on my understanding of people behaving in front of camera from my degree in psychology, combined with like years in front and behind the camera as a model and a photographer. So I now lead my clients through all the stages of video marketing, from organizing content and getting comfortable in front of the camera to producing videos just on the mobile phone or finding a suitable production company. So who's here today? John is here. Thank you, John, for saying hi. Please, guys, make sure I can see you. I know it's more people, so make sure say hi to me. So the goal of tonight's live stream is actually to review what you're currently doing to grow your business on LinkedIn, challenge your thinking, and maybe find the ways how to effectively incorporate LinkedIn Live into your overall digital marketing strategy, to build stronger relationship on LinkedIn. Again, strongly encourage you to participate in discussion and bring your examples. There is no approach fits all. Maybe something worked for me before or for another LinkedIn guru, but doesn't mean that it will fit exactly your particular circumstances. And guys who's here also, please let me know. Let me just get my slides here. Please let me know, do you have access to LinkedIn Live at the moment? Hi, Brian. Here, another Brian. Thank you, guys. Devendra is here. Thank you for saying hi. So let me know, do you have access to LinkedIn Live at the moment? Have you tried to go live on LinkedIn, or have you tried to go live on any other social media platforms? Maybe you used to go live on Facebook or YouTube. Maybe you do, like, I don't know, Instagram stories. And have you had any really good results when you was doing any live streams? So please share your experience in the comments. So if you had a chance, already did any live streams yourself before. Even saying no. So, and also tonight I'm going to start with, I guess, the basic question. What is actually LinkedIn Live and how to apply for it? Because I think some people still confused where they can get the access to LinkedIn Live. So LinkedIn Live is available for all the members if you apply. So you don't need to be like premium or anything, but you need to fill the application to be able to stream. Sandra saying, no, I haven't done any live stream. Brian applied. Not yet. Yeah. So just quickly, for those who doesn't know how to actually apply for LinkedIn Live, I'll just share my screen at the moment. So if you haven't applied for LinkedIn Live yet, so you need to just basically go to Google or something and say apply LinkedIn Live. Yep. And applying for live broadcasting. So you will go to LinkedIn help page, and it's quite all self-explanatory at the moment. So you can apply as a member or as a page. So you just click on application. Application, or is it? It's open in the next window, I think. Let me just share the right screen. So you need to apply. Let me just share the screen with the right Chrome tab. Chrome tab, LinkedIn Hub. Here we go. So apply for LinkedIn Live Broadcaster. Can you probably see it now? Here we go. So basically, I'll just briefly go through this. You just need to fill pretty basic details. Yeah, so your email, if you're going to apply as a member, or LinkedIn page. So there's a new question here. If you haven't done it, please pay attention here. It's asking, have you turned on two-step verification for the profiles that you're going to stream on? Yeah, so if you haven't done this, make sure you need to actually go into your settings on your LinkedIn profile, go to settings, to your privacy, and set up two-factor authentication that will increase your chance to get approved for LinkedIn Live. I actually have a few questions here coming, guys. So here we go. So how do I get the access? David saying, I was told a few months ago they said they weren't letting anyone else get it. David, haven't heard this information, but please share with us where you heard it. Maybe there is some article about it or anything. So please let us know. Would be interesting to see. So I've noticed from the people I've been talking with, a different experience. Some people get it really quickly. Some people waiting for ages. Some people got it and don't even know they have it, because LinkedIn not always actually notifying you that you have a LinkedIn Live. they're not really, they're not really good about it. So when I got it about a year ago. When I got it, I didn't get any notification that LinkedIn Live is available for me. I didn't get any email, nothing. Basically, what I needed to do, I just needed to try and see if it's working or not. And I've tried to stream, and it let me stream. But I had also a situation that I was streaming for my clients, and I applied, to stream on their page, and it let me stream few times. And then few weeks later, I'll try to stream, and they didn't let me stream on that page anymore. So it's still in the beta version. So it's playing up a lot. So it's letting you stream and not letting you stream. So I would love, actually, David, to see that article on LinkedIn that's saying that they're not getting any more people to live stream. Make me feel special, isn't it? So Sandra is asking, is it better to go live on company page or on a personal page? So it depends on your overall strategy, your digital strategy as well. Obviously, then you streaming from your personal page, you usually get more access, because you usually have more connections than followers on the business page. But then it also depends of your overall strategy. If you're really putting effort into creating your brand, creating your company page, of course, go through the company page. So that's really depends of your overall strategy. And basically, because the LinkedIn will send notification that you're going live. If you're streaming from your personal profiles, the notification goes to your connections. If you're going from a company page, it's only go to the people that following this page. So obviously, you just need to decide what's your overall strategy. But keep in mind, so keep in mind, and you applying here. Yes, so make sure about this two-step verification. And then if you're applying for the company page, you need to enter the admin's profile URL. So for example, from the company page could be 3 different people who can stream from the company page, and you need to list these people in your application. So for example, even if I'm an admin of my clients' pages, it doesn't automatically let me stream on their pages. So they need to still apply again for me as one of the admins to stream on their page. So it's not that, it's not that easy, unfortunately. And also you can stream in the event page, not only on the company page. You can stream on the event page. But again, if it's an event page, it needs to be created by your profile. So for example, again, if it's a company page, created the event and you admin, it still will not let you stream in that event unless you're the one who created this event. So then there is no really workarounds. I was I was looking for some workarounds myself, but there is no really workaround. So if you want to stream to company page, you need to put a separate application for this company page, and at least your URL as an admin. David saying, I applied and said no more as a few months ago. Interesting experience. Good to know, David. Thank you for sharing this. I'll have a look, because I recently applied for another company page, one of my clients, and I'll see if I will get the access or not. Would be interesting to see. So basically, yes. LinkedIn is, so you do this application, and then LinkedIn team will be reviewing the application and decide if they approve you based on some, data criteria that they put in the list. Again, guys, like different people have different experience. As David said, he'd been told that they're not accepting any more applications. Some of the people I've seen, they never posted videos before and they got approval. Some people didn't get approval, applied again after they were posting some videos and they got approval. So everyone kind of having a different experience so far. But that's pretty much a few points that LinkedIn team is saying as a criteria. So they do look if you overall have a lot of videos on your profile, some sort of video content, what's the size of your audience, what's your engagement history, and as I said, this two-factor authentication need to be enabled in account settings. So I can probably show you. If you don't know, let me just go here. So if you go to, can I go back to LinkedIn here? So if you go back to LinkedIn, if I go into my profile, settings and privacy, and I go to sign in and security, there is the tab here, two-step verification, and you can make sure it's on, and it will let you to confirm your or mobile number, or I think there is a app as well. You can do it through app or through your mobile number. There's two-step verification. So if you haven't done it, give it a go. So David saying he's applying as we speak. So let me know how you go. Maybe, I don't know, you try to put two-step verification. Maybe it will make some difference. So give it a go and let us know in a few weeks if you got it or not. I'll follow up with you actually, because I'm curious to see. Would you say that one should seed your profile for 2-3 weeks prior to applying? Look, Brian, that's one of the strategy. I don't have the exact data. I know some people did do this. They started posting more videos and posted more videos and apply again, and it did help them. But there is no enough data to prove that LinkedIn is actually, the LinkedIn team is actually reviewing every application and watching what videos you've done. But now in the application, you can also put the link on your previous streams. So for example, if you did a live streams before on YouTube or on Facebook, you can put those links in your application, and it should help as well, because obviously it's a link right there, so they can click on it and they can see that you did some live streams before. And especially if look professional on the topic, so it should actually help with your application. But as I said, like it's no, I don't know any exact data. Like different people experience different things with their applications. So then the second important thing, once you get LinkedIn Live, you only can broadcast with the third-party broadcast tools. You can't just do as you do on like Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. You can't just press the live button and go live. Doesn't work like this on YouTube. You must use the third-party software. I'm not gonna, as I said, like I don't want to talk too much technical stuff in this live stream. So basically, LinkedIn give you a list of all the available softwares there. So now the list, you can see it's massive. So it's quite, quite a few different softwares you can use. A year ago, then I applied, there was only like 5 of them that was supporting LinkedIn Live. So I did try a few, and I stopped. I decided to use StreamYard because it's the easiest one to use. So like have all these features. You can see I can share the screen, I share the slides, I can put the background. So it's more than enough for me, the StreamYard more than enough for me with the functions. I used Wirecast before, so Wirecast have more functions, more possibilities to do different transition and videos, but I haven't been using it for LinkedIn. With the stuff that I'm doing, I don't need that many visuals that and many functions as Wirecast is suggesting. So StreamYard is perfectly fine. I might do a separate live stream about actually how to use StreamYard, because so I just love this tool, and I think a lot of people do enjoy it. Restream is also pretty simple to use, and there is Switcher Studio as well, but it's only for Mac and iPhone. So I'm a Android user, so it doesn't work for me. So, but I personally recommend StreamYard, but I do also recommend try. Yeah, so play around. So when I started doing LinkedIn Live, I did a few tests. So I did test Restream, and I did test the StreamYard, and I tried different functions. So it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt to go live and do a little test. So you can, put just a test icon, or you can just put in the description that you're just testing. Nothing wrong with that. I definitely recommend do a few test live streams before you schedule your big live stream or big event. So definitely play around and get yourself familiar and comfortable with any software you're gonna use. And here we go. Just give you a little bit of history. My first LinkedIn Live. Here we go. You can see just a plain white wall. I didn't pay for the StreamYard back then, so you can see the StreamYard logo on the screen, because the free version let you stream, but they will keep the logo on. So that was my first LinkedIn Live. I just went live and asked people, if they wanna listen to live videos, what they expect, and so on. So I do definitely recommend to try. And back then I got a LinkedIn Live, I hasn't started any show or anything, but I did some live streams from my face-to-face webinar workshops, because back then we could done face-to-face workshops. So what I was doing, I was getting people in the face-to-face workshop, and I would encourage them to go live with me. That was purely for the exercise purpose. So the people don't have a choice but get in front of the camera. Quite a few people think like, oh my God, if I go live, it's too scary. Everyone will see it. What if, what I will look stupid and things like this. So that was a great exercise. So they didn't have excuse. I would just point in camera at them, and they would have to go live with me. And then pandemic has started. I decided, okay, so what I'm gonna do? So now I'm gonna stream every day. And in April, from April, I stream every day for 8 weeks. So you can see that's my episode 1 on the left, and there was my episode 39 on the right. So I did stream every day for 8 weeks straight. It was a good exercise, definitely. I learned a lot doing that. And about July, I started weekly LinkedIn Live. Pretty much now, that's today is my 22nd episode of LinkedIn Live. So I'm going live every Wednesday now from now on. So I had to commit. So I must tell you, if you want to get results with LinkedIn Live, you need to make some commitment to yourself. So doesn't need to be daily. Definitely doesn't need to be daily. Weekly is still a lot of work, but you can commit at least monthly. Yeah, you can do a monthly one or fortnightly. So it obviously depends how much time you have and how much time you spend on marketing online. So how it fits with your overall strategy. But I just wanna, stress it again. Just doing ad hoc LinkedIn Lives won't get you far. It's same like it's happened on the Facebook. Then Facebook just introduced Facebook Live. Everyone randomly was going live. Everyone was watching it. It was new. It was something interesting. And then just got used to it. And Facebook stopped pushing notifications and someone go live. And unless people who've been consistent with it, then ad hoc Facebook Live stopped working. So if ad hoc LinkedIn Live still might work because it's still a new feature and LinkedIn still send notifications, I don't think it will last that long. So why you need to do LinkedIn Live? So obviously at the moment, algorithm is still prioritizing it. So it does push notifications to your audience that you live. So obviously it's a good way to stay on top of the mind. It's a great tool for social engagement and brand awareness. you are as close as face to face. Yeah, so you're almost having a real conversation with your audience, giving your audience a taste of real you. And what's great about it, you get immediate feedback and real-time questions. So, I can get the questions from you, and not only you learning something from me, but I learn from you. It's a really great way to actually gather that feedback from your audience as well. So, like a great comment, for example, from David, that, he experienced with LinkedIn that they said that no more applications. Yeah. How else I would learn about it? Yeah. So by asking my audience. So that's a power of live videos, and people still do like watching live videos because it's unpredictable. Yeah, there is something about it. You feel involved, and you don't know what will happen, and you can't. But I guess the minus of it, you can't really skip the beats that you don't like. Like, oh, Yana, you're boring now, but I can't really skip and pace forward because I have to. You have to listen to me live. So there is definitely a place for LinkedIn Live. And I think the bonus thing about going live videos help you to get out from I'm a perfectionist word, because often that you want to do a video content, and especially when you're starting out, you will spend so much time to doing another take and then another take, and then you'll take another take because you didn't like that word or you didn't like one sentence or so on. Then you're going live, you don't have a choice to do another take. I find it's really powerful if you are a perfectionist and you want to actually save time creating new content. Live videos is a great way to do so. So live, not only great in terms of the actual interaction that you're going live, but for actually creating this content and repurpose the content. So, but again, encourage you again and again, have a bit of a strategy. Yes. So obviously it's a try and error. So you obviously need to, have a strategy, then try it and adjust the strategy. It's not that you're going to nail your topics and timing and everything straight away, but try to have some strategy in mind. I like David's comment. Watch out for for the spider behind you. It's not a spider. It's a palm tree, but good one, David. So I wish I had my rat today with me, but I don't. Anyway, so have a strategy and ask yourself 2 questions before start creating your live streams. What value this video will bring to my audience, and what's the purpose of this video for my business? Yes, so that's a great 2 questions to ask yourself, because of course, you can talk you can think about what you want to talk in your live streams to bring the value for your audience and give them information and knowledge, but also don't forget about commercial value of this video you're going to create. So ask yourself these 2 questions every time you're thinking about creating video or live video. So I strongly encourage treat LinkedIn Live as event. So don't treat it as just a video post, or like I feel like going LinkedIn Live this week and I just gonna go live. I strongly encourage you to treat LinkedIn Live as an event. So you schedule it in advance, you plan it in advance, and you promote it in advance. So it's your choice how in advance you want to promote it. But exciting bit, I've just seen today actually that LinkedIn now allows to schedule LinkedIn Live. That's finally, I'm so happy. So now you can actually schedule LinkedIn Live and people will see LinkedIn Live link before you actually go live. It probably will be some restrictions about it. So you will have to go live at this time, no later than 15 minutes and things like this. But it's a massive progression. So I've just heard about it today. I haven't tried it yet. But on other platforms, you can do it. For example, on Facebook, you can schedule 7 days in advance. And on YouTube, you can schedule as long as you want. So Sherry is asking, do you have any tips for granted access? We just talk about it. We just talk about the access before. You'll probably have to watch the replay, Sherry. Thank you for your question. So as I said, treat LinkedIn Live as an event. Even if you, so now I need to check how long in advance you can schedule it, but I would always say, I always doubling all my LinkedIn Lives on YouTube, because YouTube letting me create this live link well in advance. So I can, create a month in advance this link and start promoting it. And I can, get people register for my YouTube link, where I can't get people register for LinkedIn Live yet, because there is no link available, because it's was not LinkedIn didn't let us schedule it till a few days ago. Yay! But I also, as I said, like I do recommend promote it everywhere. So double stream at the same time to YouTube, stream at the time on the Facebook, create like a meetup event, Eventbrite event. You can embed your live stream on your website. You can, do the banners and the Instagram stories and so on. If you're gonna go live regularly, if it's you committed, you're gonna go live maybe every, like I don't know, every Wednesday 5:30 p.m. You can even change your banner on LinkedIn saying, I'm going live. I'm going live every Wednesday 5:30 p.m. So then people land in your profile. They already know that it's your it's the time that you're going live. So treat it maybe like, if you committed to do it like weekly or monthly or like something like this, treat it as a TV show. Yeah. In the old days, we all rock up to watch some favorite series on TV at the same time, at the same day. And we would just remember about it, because, like at 7 p.m. at Tuesday, it's your favorite show. So if you treat it this way, it's always like the most effective way. Make sure to promote it. And because there is no direct way to get people to register for your LinkedIn Live, I often create just separate Eventbrite event, and people register for Eventbrite and they receive the link to your YouTube, or hopefully now I can send them link directly to LinkedIn Live. Then they let me schedule it. So by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Yes, be prepared. Yes, so don't. Of course, some people just natural. They just go live and talk about whatever comes to their mind. But I don't believe that there is so many people there that can constantly go live without any preparation. Yes, especially in the beginning, that's your first few times. You need to get prepared. You need to think through what you're gonna talk about in your content, have some bullet points, can have some slides, and plan the structure for each episode. Yep. So you decide if you're like, overall topic, what's your LinkedIn Lives will be about. And I do recommend to stick to, try to narrow it down to some sort of topics. Obviously, that will depend on your audience. So you need to think about what's your audience want, what's you passionate about, what's you efficient about. So you'll choose your topic, then choose your duration. Yeah, how long your live episode is going to be. So LinkedIn recommends go live at least for 10 minutes. So you can't just go live for like 2 minutes a day. So if you want to do a short ones, make sure just post them as a videos. Don't don't do them as a live events. So decide on the topic, decide duration. So it's better if every your live stream approximately the same duration. Think about your call to action. Think about maybe you want to do some giveaways, some promotions during your live stream. And also think about how you're going to balance content and questions. Yes, so you want to make sure you do give people some content, but to engage with the questions as well. So make sure you balance it out. David have a question. So when you finish the live on multiple platforms, is the raw video that's left as a recorded video on each of them? Yes. So I download the video directly from the StreamYard, because StreamYard is actually recording this video right now in the cloud. So it's get recorded on the cloud, not on the local computer. If you use Wirecast, Wirecast will record it on your local computer at the same time, so you can record and go live at the same time. But also, Facebook and YouTube will allow you to download video from directly from the platform as well. So yes, you can grab the video from the social media platforms as well. Depends what software you're going to use. A lot of software let you download it directly from the software as well. So before hitting this live button, obviously, just briefly, checking your internet connection, especially if you're going from some new place that you haven't streamed before, because live streams obviously heavily depends on your internet connection, and the quality of your video will depend on the internet connection. Check all your equipment, headphones, audio, camera, lights, all these things. So make sure it's all working correctly. Little tip: make sure you don't have any tabs open with your streams. I've done this mistake before. So for example, I'm streaming here and I have a YouTube or Facebook open, and then I will hear myself streaming, and because it's a delay, suddenly I can hear myself, but it's just because I can I can hear myself going live on Facebook at the same time on my computer. So make sure close all the tabs and you're streaming, so you don't get in this situation. Make sure you write a compelling post in the description. Yes, so you're not just going live without any description. So in your post, actually tell people the topic, ask them to introduce yourself, ask them a question. So then people landing in your live, they can actually write, see the quick summary. And to be honest, remember your intro. You don't want to click this live button and then start mumbling. If maybe during the live stream, then you're taking questions, you might have some, pauses and some, like I was looking for screen share before and I couldn't find the right, tab to share the screen, and you just watch the black screen instead. Some sort of hiccups will happen, but I do strongly recommend remember your intro by heart. So then you're going live, your first 2 minutes sounds good, sounds that you know what you're talking about. And when you then you're doing your intro, just that's one thing that I believe you need to write it down at least once. So when you going live, you want to make sure you have your little structure, at least for this first 2 minutes, because it's really important, because you want people to stick around, and especially if people gonna watch the replay. No one's gonna watch the replay then for like 5 minutes you like sitting there and saying, hi this, hi that, hi David, hi Brian, and let's wait for the rest of the people. You lost your replay audience, because the replay should sound good as well. That's a whole idea. Also go live. Of course, it's great to go live for live interaction, but it's your asset. It's your piece of content that will stay on the platform. And if you're streaming simultaneously on a few platforms, especially on YouTube, it's searchable, it's SEO friendly, so Google actually can find your YouTube video, and you can send this link to the video to your people. I don't know if you're connecting with someone on LinkedIn and they ask you a question, you can always send them a link to your previous live saying, I've discussed it in my live here, or like, check this guest, or check it out. So you can reuse it. So don't think about, you went live and that's it. And from that, your video stop. Now, think about the repurpose and replay. And if you think about replay and the repurposing content before you go live, you actually will get the better results after as well. So it will be easier for you to repurpose. So that's why intro is really important. Yeah. So make sure it's really precise, to the point. You announce the topic. You mention the main points you're going to cover in the discussion. Mention the timeline. Yeah. So how long you're going live for. Introduce yourself briefly, especially if someone new to your live streams. Remind your audience where they can watch the replays, subscribe, follow, connect. Depends again what your goals, at what stage of the customer journey your audience in. So you need to think about what you want them to do: subscribe or connect or tag people and share this video. Ask people to introduce yourselves in the comments, and ask audience a question on arrival. So start the conversation. So it's quite important to ask people to introduce themselves in the comments, because the statistics only will tell me how many people watch my live stream. It won't show me who exactly watch it. Yes. So unless you guys saying hi to me, I no idea that you actually watch my live stream. So, it might be, it might be a few people here today, and I can see that more people actually watching it than people who are commenting. But only if you comment, I can actually know that, this person actually watched my live stream. I can start a conversation with you, but otherwise, I don't know. And if people not commenting on live streams, you don't know who's your audience, who's actually watching. So that's why you do need to ask your audience some questions and encourage some comments to actually, obviously comments also help you to boost algorithm and get your videos push further with algorithms, and your video will get suggested to more people. That's helping at all as well. But it doesn't mean that you're just going to ask random questions constantly and just for people to comment. YouTube actually can penalize you for this if you keep asking some random questions and some random comments coming up. So they want you to stay on the topic as well. David have a question. Does StreamYard or other do everything, or do you need Zoom video tech? Now, you don't need Zoom or Vimeo to go live. You only need one software. So at the moment, with everything you see on the screen, I'm only using StreamYard. That's the only piece of software I'm using at the moment. That's it. That's all technology I'm using at the moment. My equipment setup is usually really simple. I don't, as I said, I'm not talking much about technology, because I'm more about the content and the strategy. So my setup is pretty much just my laptop, just the normal headphones and the StreamYard. That's all that you can see on the screen. So I always tell people, you can always upgrade. You can always upgrade later. You can get a fancy camera. You can get a fancy microphone and things like this. But make sure, get the basic right. Test a few live streams. Understand what's your audience want to hear, what they enjoy. Practice your intro, practice your content, and then upgrade to equipment. It doesn't hurt, but it's not the first thing you need to think about. So to start with the live streams, you need on LinkedIn, you need just one piece of the software. And as I said, you can see all the list of the softwares on LinkedIn help page as well. So they have all the descriptions there. So so during live streams, make sure balance content and questions. What I mean by balance content and questions, sometimes, so it takes practice, and people keep asking you questions, especially if you like a one-man show. Like, for example, I'm just by myself here. I don't have any co-host. So it's much easier than you have a co-host who can look through the questions, look through the comments, bring them to the screen. If you're by yourself, it takes a bit practice to, look at the comments, look to the questions, and then back to your content. But in the beginning of the stream, I do recommend go through some content. So because people want to hear some information as well, and then mixing it up with the questions. So don't do mistakes like, someone start commenting and it's end up being just conversation with you and one more person. And, especially if you have some like inside jokes, I don't know, we'll start talking with Brian about something what I don't know happened before, and all the rest of you have to listen to this for like 5 minutes, and what the chances that you keep listening? Yeah. So what I'm saying by balancing content and questions, especially if it's someone on the stream you met before, you communicated before, and you start talking about something that everyone else has just no idea, it can be off-putting for your audience. So, of course, communicate with your audience as much as you can, but think about it's not just you and one more person in the comments. So there's other people listening and wanna learn some information as well. If you don't have live stream, can you upload from the StreamYard later? Yes, so you can only do recording on StreamYard as well. So you don't have to go live to record. You can just do recording on StreamYard and use the video. For example, you know how I have like slides and screen share, for example, and I can swap them around. So I can actually do it without going live and just record it. But again, with the StreamYard, it will get recorded in the cloud, so the quality will be about 720. I think now it's 1080, the quality. Maximum on StreamYard, where if you use something like a Wirecast, it will give you high resolution quality and it will film it on your local computer. So if you purely want it for recording, yes, and you want a high quality, you might want to look something like OBS or Wirecast. If you're happy with the just like a social media quality, StreamYard is a good tool to play around with the slides, share some information, and extract the video from it. So thank you for the comment. What a valuable insight. Thank you. And also, I'm trying to don't go over than 1 hour. So that's my timeline. I'm usually that's one mistake, guys. Don't do this mistake. I always try to put too much information in my live streams. I'm getting ready to live streams and I feel like I want to mention this, and then I go live. I usually go over time. So don't do this mistake. So mention timeline to people, but also keep your timeline in time, because remember, you need to prepare some content, but leave some time for the questions as well. But yeah, I'm almost there with my slides. At the end of the live stream, so what we want to do at the end of the live stream, we want to summarize the discussion. Yes, so give your audience a bit of a summary of what we discussed. Thank people for watching, of course. Announce next live stream or whatever next event you might have, or obviously ask people to share video, especially if people enjoy it. Ask them to hit this like button. So everyone who's watching and enjoying, please hit this like button, don't forget. Obviously means a lot for me. This live stream is free and hopefully you're getting value from it. So the least you can do for me is just hit the like button. So you can run some sort of quiz or do the giveaway at the end. It's also really good way to keep people engaged. So you tell them, it will be surprise or something at the end of the stream. I think I forgot to mention it in the previous slide. Yeah. So build anticipation. Yeah. So you want to build this anticipation. So someone might ask the question and you will tell them, oh, look, it's a great question, but I'm going to cover it at the end of the live stream or something like this. Yeah. Or I don't know, like give some little hints about something, but say, oh, I just want to talk about this, and then I will answer this question. So you can play around and build some sort of anticipation like this, so people actually stay on the live stream. But if people enjoying your content, they obviously gonna stay. Yeah, so make sure you check in with the audience as well. And yeah, at the end, yeah, so make sure you summarize everything, thank everyone for watching, announce all your future events, ask people to share, like, and if you have some sort of product or some sort of call to action, you can always promote it at the end. But keep a timeline in mind. Obviously, if you told people you're gonna go live for like half an hour, and it's already like 40 minutes and you didn't even get to your call to action, a lot of people gonna switch off just because they make this commitment for half an hour, you're going over time, they're not gonna listen anything after. So, and after live stream, download recording, you might want to update post description. For example, you write something in your post, I'm going live, please introduce yourself in the comments and things like this. After live stream, you might want to take it off and put the summary there. If it's an interview, you can edit the post and say, oh, I had Brian on my live stream today and we discussed this, and this. So you can actually change your post description so then people who watching replay, they have some sort of idea what you're going to talk in this video and this interview, or I don't know what else it could be. So if was too many questions on your live streams, make sure follow-up questions you didn't have a chance to answer. That's a really good way to connect with some people as well. If you missed a question, or sometimes it could be some just glitch on StreamYard and the comment won't pop up in time. Sometimes it's delay. So it's a good habit. Go back to comments and reply to the questions you might miss during the live stream. Or also you can go back to your live stream every now and again. Especially it's easier doing on YouTube. On LinkedIn it's a bit harder, but you can always go back later and see if someone watched the replay and left any comments. And like the comments, reply to the comments, say thank you, obviously, because if you put more comments straight away after your live stream, it will boost the algorithm as well. So and it's always nice for people to hear from you and get a thank you and things like this. So okay, so I have 7 minutes left. I'm trying to be on time. So I'm just really briefly, I'm not going to go into this. So I feel like I'm going to do a separate live stream more around these topics. But there's a lot of topics for live videos you can run. Like mine is usually more like webinar style, so educational videos, and I do a lot of interviews. So I invite guests. But even when I'm invite guests, my interviews still run in kind of a educational webinar style. So we still go through a few content and slides. You can purely do Q&A on some topics, some announcements, company updates is great. You have something new happen, you want to do the company upgrade, product updates, some stream from the events, behind the scenes, or just about, something that inspires you. Just quick examples. I did just Q&A on my birthday, for example. Just I was talking purely about myself, so people who followed me want to ask me some questions, they could have just asked me, any questions just about me. Just was something different from my streams. I had a giveaway for Christmas, and I announced the winner live. So I went live and put the names and pick the winner during the live stream. Panel discussions, yes. I do run panel discussions for the people, so I facilitate it, so make sure it all goes smoothly. And if your company have some, especially if your company have some new partnership, you want to invite them to the live stream, have some sort of discussion that's build more connection with your with your business partners, as well as with your audience at the same time. Live stream, StreamYard, for example, I like how they're doing it. They're doing it really simple. They do the company updates every Sunday. So they pretty much just go live and they tell the audience about what's new features they come up with every week. So they're just doing it on Sunday. They go for half an hour, tell about new features, and ask people, how you going using this feature? Do you like it? You don't like it? What sort of new features you want to see? I think that's a great idea if you have some sort of product, like a software product that constantly have some updates going live, and ask your audience about what's working, what's not, what features they want. Really simple way to engage. So they're just a few brief ideas for you guys, but obviously just pay attention to what you're watching on LinkedIn Live or on YouTube Live, and you can get some ideas from there. So confidence is contagious, and confidence is contagious too. Why I'm saying this? Because I know people do get scared to go live, especially in the beginning. For some reason, it feels, like everyone will gonna watch you. It's same as similar to fear of public speaking, similar feelings. So if you go live with someone, if you do interview style, it's much easier in the beginning. So if you're interviewing guests and you have someone to interact with, it's go way smoothly. So if you don't know where to start, you're nervous about going live, I do suggest go live with someone in the beginning. So as I said, interviewing guests, or do like panel discussion or something like this, because then you go live by yourself, it's get tiny bit harder in terms of, especially in the beginning, if no one rocking up for your stream and it's just crickets. A lot of people start getting a bit nervous and get all like negative thinking. Oh my God, am I saying the right thing? So in the beginning, it might be daunting to go live by yourself. And you will get some haters sometimes too. You get some trolls who will just try to comment something on your live stream just to check how confident you are. They exist, thankfully, on LinkedIn. Not as many, so they LinkedIn really good with like deleting the spam, but on the YouTube, Facebook, you quite often come across a few trolls here and there. So, but anyway, repurpose content after you stream it, and repurposing is the king. And with the live stream, you can create so much different content. With after one live stream, you can actually extract the audio into the podcast, or grab a transcript and do the blog on your website. Cut this video to few LinkedIn video posts. Grab a screenshot, make them as a post, and so on and so on. So I do believe that live streams, one of the easiest way, once you get comfortable, one of the easiest way to create a lot of content that you can actually repurpose quite easily. So that's the list of the things you can do from the one LinkedIn Live. So quickly, I have 1 minute left. Giveaway as usual. So guys, who's here with me still? My giveaway today is a one-on-one session, online video conference session with me. So I want you to quickly put in the comments one thing that you learned from today's live stream and you can implement straight away. So something you can implement tomorrow. Put it in the comments right now if you wanna get this one-on-one session with me. And while you putting that in the comments, your biggest takeaway from today's session, I just gonna remind you that I still have two more live streams till the end of this year. So next Wednesday, I'm going live with Phoebe, and we're going to talk about how to turn your online following into buying customers. So it's next Wednesday, 9th of December at 5:30 p.m. Great topic, because sometimes we have a lot of followers, but not always converting them into customers. And last live stream of the year will be on 16th of December with Emily, and we're going to talk about how to captivate your audience with the storytelling. Really looking forward to this one as well. Never actually talk about any storytelling myself, so really looking forward to this new 2 more live streams. So how you go with the why are they called trolls? Trolls, little, look, I can't answer this question, Sandra. I have to Google it. I don't know why they're called trolls, but yeah, trolls usually quite cute, yeah. So I'll Google it after our stream. So Sherry saying, if you're afraid, have a guest. Perfect. I'm not sure whose name is it, but just do it. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that was your biggest takeaway. So guys, so glad I could up. Perfect. So guys, I'm actually gonna contact you both because you're the one who reply with the takeaways the quickest. So I'm gonna contact you both, and we'll find some time and we'll have a chat, and you can ask me some questions about the video strategy, video marketing, and I'll give you some tips about how to feel more confident in front of a camera. So make sure to connect with me on LinkedIn. Coaching, Attitude Coaching. So I don't know who are you. I probably know you, but I maybe don't know you. So please make sure to connect with me, because on YouTube I can't message you. Okay, so please connect with me on LinkedIn, Yana Martens, and we'll pick some time for the giveaway. Yay! Congratulations, guys. And damn it, I went 2 minutes over the time. I'm always guilty going over time. Maybe one day I'll learn. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone who watched this 1 hour stream and stay with me for a whole hour. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please email to info@yanamartens.com, or of course just message me on LinkedIn, because I'm mostly on LinkedIn every day. And I'm usually pretty quick and replying on LinkedIn as well. So, and remember, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. And Brian, here we go, it's Brian. And as Brian said, just do it, go for it. And even if you don't have access to LinkedIn Live yet, I do encourage you still to apply and try to go live on different platforms. Then the LinkedIn Live will roll you ready to roll for LinkedIn Live. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks, guys. See you.